Hey everyone, I'm Hutch and I make tutorials and put them on the internet. Nope, not gonna do it. Hey everyone, back again. Got another tutorial. Hope you enjoy it. And I've been working with this for a few days now, trying to get it right. Just messing around with trying to find different text effects that I can do a tutorial on that you guys would like. So I'm just gonna pick the font out that I've been using for it. And that one is Street Hustle. It's more kind of like an urban kind of font, I guess. That's what you want to call it. I'll show you one sec. I'm going to make it on a dark background though. It's going to be like a dark kind of charcoal, dark kind of gray background. Just setting it up really quick. Kind of big. There we go. And I'm gonna put it as a kind of like a lime green color, which we will change eventually. I'm gonna take the text that I'm using. I'm gonna duplicate it. I'm gonna just hide this one for now, the bottom layer. Alright, so what we're gonna do is find these brushes that you can find. Google drip brushes and stuff like that. They're really handy, they're really well made. Alright. So I'm gonna make a new layer. They're really big, so I'm gonna shrink them down quite a bit to make them look more realistic. And you don't want them hanging down any, way that would make them look like they're not actually dripping off the text. So click around and then shrink the size. You can hit the bracket key and that'll shrink it up and down. Just go around the whole text really and click and pick different brushes. Not too bad. It's so big, but it works. I'm just gonna go around adding as much as I can without making it look overly dripped, I guess. Without it hanging over the sides either, like that. And one big thing that you should never do: don't make a new layer and turn it sideways a little bit like that. It's not realistic. It won't flow and drip like that if you take a paintbrush and splash paint on a wall. Trying to get this line right here to look like a drip. Now I'm going to make a new layer. There we go. Then I'm going to take my eraser tool, just cut that out. There we go. Make a new layer. You can make as many layers as you want. You're going to merge them all together eventually anyway. And maybe this little line right here, I'm gonna put some. I don't like that one right there. Let's go with that. That looks pretty good right now, I guess. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. There we go. There we go. So it's got the drip effect. I'm going to take all these layers that are open and merge them together so they're one. This is the part that I kept messing up with. I'm just going to hide that layer. And I'm going to add a little bit of like white on the outer parts of it. Alright, so I'm going to hold Control and click it so it selects the whole layer. Make a new layer. Make a mask. Alright, so I'm going to hold Control and click the mask so it selects the whole layer again. Click the Marquee tool. I'm going to hit right, down, down. So it adds 2 pixels around. I'm going to click on the mask. I'm going to hit Control, delete. So now it's all that's selected is the 2 pixel layer. So I'm going to take the brush, make a soft brush, first one. Make a new layer. Make the foreground white. And just paint. There's other ways I'm sure of doing it, but that's the way I've been doing it. I'm going to change that to overlay. I think. I don't know. I'm trying to hit Control J a couple times and that should bring it out some more. There we go. Now I'm going to take those away and just keep the one and change it to soft light. Seems good. Alright, so after that, I'm going to open up the hue and saturation. I'm going to change it, the color a little bit to maybe more of a yellow. Right, so and after that I'm going to click on the mask, get a soft brush. I'll make sure your foreground color's on black and the mask is selected. Just going to paint. So now it's a gradient, it goes from green to yellow. After that, make another hue and saturation. And make it the top layer. Change it to blue. So while it's selected, make sure your background color now is black. Select. That takes it away completely, so it's like it's not even there. While it's selected, I'm trying to make sure the foreground is white. I'm trying to click a little bit, give it a little blue tint. If you want that to change, all you have to do is click right here on the saturation and you can change it. And depending on the color, the outline is not looking so good. So I'm going to go back. Maybe try to overlay again. If you go too dark or too many layers, it'll get a little too blue or too green or whatever color you decided to use up there. So the bottom layer, the one I first hid, I'm going to open up, double click, I'm going to make it black. So I'm going to just drag out a little bit. Change to the opacity or the fill, doesn't matter, to 50. That's going to give it a nice drop shadow, thick drop shadow, make it stand off the page a little bit. And on the very bottom layer, I'm going to make a new layer right above that. Add some noise. First I have to fill the background. So make sure the background color's on black, hit Control and delete. Then go back to filter, noise, add noise. I have it set to 10 on uniform and monochromatic. Then I'm going to change the blending mode to screen. That'll get rid of all the black, so it's just the little white noise dots. Just change the opacity to maybe 40. And there you go. It's a little bit of texture to the background, make it look a little better. And there you go. There's the tutorial, some nice little text effect you can do. Easy. Not too many steps involved. And there you go. Let me know what you think, and thanks for watching. Bye. Alright guys, there's one more thing that I wanted to add to this video that is a pretty cool effect I didn't think of till now when I was working on this week. I was doing it a different way. It's not going to change the color or the drips or anything like that, but this is how I started it out. So I'm going to start over right here with the normal layer. I'm going to take a brush that's normally a paintbrush, and I'm going to make a new layer and hit Control and select that and take it away. So with that all selected and the new layer open and the paintbrush selected, I'm just going to paint over the text right here. You don't have to cover the whole thing, it's best you don't, so you get the kind of rugged text look. There you go, hit Control, delete, and that's the look that I got. Still readable, it's just a little more rugged, a little more distorted, I guess. And you can go from there. Alright, hope that little bit helped too, a little extra on the tutorial. And thanks for watching. Bye.